it's so natural for him. It's not even a thought. Like when he's playing his music, it sounds the way it does because he's just like a puppy running in a field. It's like that easy for him to play that stuff. It wasn't, you see him, he's jumping, he's doing all kinds of stuff. It was not hard for him to play the songs because it's like, that's just how it goes.
He uses some really unique notes, the like half-step things that a lot of people do not use. Just even an eruption, like when you go to the first part where you go up.
Oh yeah, the high part,
Yeah, the high part. So
yeah, if you think of just regular pentatonic, like here's just, you know, A minor, right? And then the next version of pentatonic would be the major, right? But F sharp, he would look at it as. So what he did was he just took both of those and he put them on one string. So you got, and so now you get into this area where it's, and then he has things that he would do like, so when you have this, that kind of thing, that's where you're talking about, like the weird half steps.
Yeah. Yes.
That kind of stuff is where he really turned everybody's ear, like, because it's notes that you're like, well, that's not right, but it sounds great.
The first unison bend in the high part of it. Right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is...
He was the first guy that I really heard that did stuff like that.
Yeah, because that's like Mixolydian, right? You know? And so, but he's like... That bend right there is totally unusual.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and that's another thing where, like, he would scrape across the strings. That was another part of his playing, like a little overlooked part where he had these rakes. That kind of thing is in his playing a lot, but it's...
that's a nuance that people miss, right?
It's one of the little small details.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm struggling to play a little bit on this because the strings are so low on this that, like,
would he have a higher action than that?
Slightly higher action than what's on here.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, the next little bit, if I show you the notes, he does that little thing, but he picks it. You know, so it's a. So some of it's a hammer-on and some of it's picked. That's that part, but it's these two shapes, and he's really a shapes player.
Yeah.
So you got, and then it goes into the other weird little bit. So this is the string cross, and this is the hardest thing. That right there, you could also play it here. So, but he did it on a string cross. So, you know, there's an edge to it when you do the string cross.
I'd like to take a second to talk to you about this channel. This is actually Rick Beato 2. I've had it since the beginning of my main channel, and many of you are not subscribed. As a matter of fact, 87% of the people that watch this channel regularly are not subscribed. So I encourage you to hit the subscribe button on this channel and on my main channel. This will help me get even more of my dream guests and help continue to grow both channels. Thank you.
He can phrase it differently versus it just sounds a little bit less nuanced that way. So the hard part is getting that string cross because it's a very strange little short bit. So it's, but it's that little, that's the move right there.
And when it goes into the tremolo picking thing there, he does like a unison thing. And
so, I mean, the thing about playing it on an SG, obviously you can't dive bomb, you know.
Right.
So
Dweezil, when you do the pinch harmonics, like the second fret bend on the G string, to get that growl.
So you can do it different ways, you know. And that's also, notice the difference between if you play it, you know, move into this area. He would do it like where you get 2 notes at once. But if you hold it this way, they come out easier, they pop out easier. And it's because what's happening is you're hitting the string with the edge of the pick, and then your thumb is following, and it's creating the harmonic after the strike of the note. So you can get cool things with, that's where he does like the horse sound.
Right.
And use the vibrato bar, but you know, those kind of things.